2020 DRZ 400 Supermoto. This is the third Supermoto I've had. Had a DRZ 400 SM originally. Then went and got this DRZ 400S. And then went back and got another SM. Basically, the only difference is the front forks on the S are more dirt bike style, as well as the rims. Smaller front rotor, on-road, off-road dirt tires that are dirt bike style rims. Other than that, same thing. Handlebars are also different. These are more of a dirt bike style handlebars. This set's a little higher. It's a 2017 model, 2020 model. We also got the hog up in the pen. She's a beaut. Vance and Hines pipes, tuned out. 2011 Heritage Softail. Things ready for the haul. Long cruising. So yeah, then the 2020 SM model. Difference with this is street bike tires and rims. Inverted forks. Sorry, forks. Forks is that south shit. Yeah, like I said, different handlebars. Basically the same. This is the 2020 model though, so a different color scheme. And yeah, nice wide street tire. It's like an anodized blue rim on this model with the street bike style tires. Pretty fucking gnarly. Also a bigger front disc brake on the SM model. And I did notice on this year's, compared to my first SM and also my S model, there's this little box here. Must be something to do with the carburetor, I'm guessing, or choke. Maybe it's even a fuel filter. No, they didn't change really anything on these bikes. But yep, taking it for the first ride in the first vlog. So come on and enjoy the ride, ripping it. Let's give this thing a test run. Like I said, I previously had a DRZ SM a while back. It was actually the last year that they made them in the US, and they discontinued them and currently only made the DRZ 400S, not the SM, which is the other one that I have in the garage there. Basically same thing, just doesn't have the inverted forks, as well as it has the dirt bike forks, rims, and tires, as opposed to this one has the inverted forks. Also a bigger front rotor, and then the street bike rims and tires. So I don't know, had both of them. Like I said, this is my second one of this one. Kind of missed the other one. Got the Harley in there for cruising anyway. I had 3 different GSXRs. I had a 600 as well as 2 750s. Overall favorite was a 750. I'd like to get another one of them again. I had a few 4s too. I had a pretty nasty 04 limited edition Banshee. And then I had a 2007 450 quad racer 4-stroke by Suzuki when that came out. All about Suzuki's. Yamahas are good too. They're all pretty good. It's all a matter of preference. But yeah, this one sits a little lower. That's for sure. These things are so fun. It's basically like riding a BMX bicycle with a powerful motor in it. Now, sure, all you KTM people are gonna say, the DRZ's slow, blah blah blah, but for the bike it is, and for the price it is, I mean, it's plenty fast enough. I mean, this thing don't even have a mile on it yet. 0.9 miles. I gotta break it in. Oh, I'm sorry, 1.1 miles. So it needs a break-in period, but they say to kind of take it easy, half throttle. But I've broken in quite a few new bikes, and there's all different opinions on it. I don't know. You ride them hard, you break them in hard. They're good to go hard. Now, who knows if that's true or not. This is a lot different. There's my cousin. He's got a DR 650. He needs to get the Supermoto wheels for that. He's just procrastinating. He's got the money. He's just like the little golden and don't want to spend it. We'll cruise up here and see what the tide is while we're just jibber jabbering on. So yeah, these things are smooth. Like I said, I've had quite a few bikes, and these are definitely the funnest. Definitely not the fastest, you know, compared to the street rippers. Like I said, I had 3 GSXRs, Suzukis. I had a 600 and 2 750s, and you know, them things were out, especially with work done to them. This is actually the Delaware Memorial Bridge. It's a gateway into New Jersey from the south end. It's a twin span bridge. Pretty crazy. City of Wilmington right over there, and right up the river there is South Philly. When this tide gets low, you can actually rip it down there on the beach. I mean, technically you're not supposed to, but yeah, that's what Supermotos is about. So who's counting? I got a little wheelie there, a little break-in wheelie. This thing's pretty gnarly though. I love the way they handle. First wave of the morning. Friendly old man out for his walk. There's a little trail back there that cuts through over the old electrics factory. It's now abandoned. The thing is with these, I believe it's a 5/16 wrench. You gotta constantly tighten these up. These mirrors, because they come loose. But yeah, these bikes are pretty easy to maintenance. Like I said, I love the color of the rims on this thing. That anodized blue, like, I mean, sweet, sweet, sweet. And then especially how wide these are compared to the S model. But I guess if you're doing more off-roading, the S model's for you, which is good because a lot of places are closed now, especially in this area, so you can't get much off-road riding in. But honestly, the first one of these I rode it off-road more than that S sitting in my garage right now. So the S is definitely a little easier to ride off-road because of the tires, but hope y'all can hear me because of the wind. I got one of these flip-up helmets because it's good for trips. Like I said, on that Harley, I take quite long rides. I actually started heading to Kentucky to meet a friend of mine coming from California, and I'm almost to Kentucky, and then he tells me it ain't Kentucky, it's Ohio. He had the national forest mixed up because apparently there's 2 Daniel Boone national forests. Hippies. But yeah, this is the little town of DeVille. Got your Wawa, your little truck store, your Burger King, your Hampton, your Super 8, Applebee's, Dunkin', McDonald's. But yeah, let's hit this corner here last second. Get a little turn action. It's supposed to be about a couple 100 miles to break these tires in, because they're pretty slick, being the street tires new. But who's counting? Get her up on the highway here, get a little break in. Said I don't want to beat on it too much breaking it in, but I also don't want to baby it breaking in. Literally just picked this John up. Pretty sick. This is the first actual ride on it. Not my first time riding one. Like I said, I had another Supermoto, and I currently have the Dual Sport, same exact thing, DRZ 400 S model though. Thought actually about getting the KTM, but they're literally double the price. I know they're a lot, I guess, I don't know if they're a lot better bike, but they're a lot more modern bike. Fuel injected. I don't understand why they still make these carbureted. Like the 450 Quad Racer 4 I had, that was fuel injected, and it was nasty, and it was a 450. Why make a 400 just for this, and then discontinue that 450? Doesn't make much sense to me, Suzuki. I say, make the Quad Racer again. Also, put the 450 in this with the fuel injection. Problem solved. You have a lot of happy campers. That is for sure. Gotta get some gas because I don't think that dealership actually put any gas in this thing. Drove down to Richmond, Virginia to pick this up because apparently they're having a shortage of them with the whole pandemic crisis going on. So let's see, you slip your card in here. By the way, this is Jersey. Welcome to New Jersey. Please allow our fuel attendant to dispense your fuel. It is unlawful in New Jersey for guests to dispense fuel. Thank you. So technically, this is illegal. What a crock. Everything in New Jersey is illegal. But you know what I tell him? I tell him, okay, I do it anyway. We'll throw some 93 in it since she's brand new. These only actually call for regular. So unless you're racing around on it, you don't really need more than regular high octane. If you're not ripping on it the whole time, kind of leaves carbon buildup on your cylinders and valves. Well, from what I've heard from a very good mechanic that I know, T-Money from the NSB, working at the Chevrolet station. He actually had a SM model, same as when I had mine, and then traded it up and got a Street Glide, and then switched up and got a 650, like my cousins, but the Honda's version. Got a little overflow. Just want to wipe that off if that happens, because the gas tank is actually metal. The rest of the bike is plastic. Sure, it probably don't matter. I just don't want to smell gas. And I like it to be clean and silky and smooth for when I take it ripping through the dirt and the puddles. So yeah, not much gas at all. $2.50, 0.9 gallons. And that was Super, which is $2.71 a gallon. Holy hell, Batman. Yes, these gauges are pretty simple. Trip A, get it to there, reset it, get it back to the lines on their trip A, hold down this trip. Why there's two trips, I don't know. Let it go, resets it, brings you back to your trip A and your total miles. That's what I usually leave it on. It's in military time, so if you don't know how to tell that, you're screwed. Which that time's actually off anyway. I gotta set it. Stewardship never set it. So, but yeah, this is the Flying J truck stop, Denny's. You know, my plug met me at Denny's. The restaurant. My plug met me at Denny's. So yeah, the Flying J and Denny's. A lot of boxes out here. My plug met me at Denny's. At the restaurant. Know what I'm saying? But yeah, all in all, pretty rippy little bike. You know, stand right up on you, straighten the wheel right up. You know what I mean? Truck stopping it. See who's all out here flip-flopping it, click-clocking it. My homie here in the Ford, he be living here with his cats. These two boxes been here. The more I'm looking at these, the more I'm liking them. I'm kind of liking the Dodge ProMasters. I mean, obviously, who wouldn't like the Mercedes one? But too rich for my blood. So yeah, truckers can hook up to these little AC conditioners. Plug it in there. I got an uncle that drives trucks. Actually, my cousin that has the DR650. You'll see him in future videos here, ripping around. He's just a lazy bum and couldn't wake up this morning to go ripping. But that's what his dad does, is drives trucks. So he was telling me a little bit about them, and he's got a little hookup on his side window there. But yeah, these bikes are basically made for just ripping around, hitting corners, and doing hooligan type shit. So if you like doing hooligan shit and stunting, and ripping around and hitting corners, Supermoto, the way to go. All the way. Got some trails back there behind that truck stop, but I guarantee that is muddy. I went out there on the first SM I had on it. It was a blast, but you gotta be good. You're slipping and sliding all over the place. After that, I currently went out there on my S model when I got that to see if it was any better. It was kind of the same. So yeah, like I was saying, not much difference between them. Like, if you're not as inexperienced of a rider and you're gonna do more off-road riding, or even if you are as experienced of a rider and you're gonna do more off-road riding and on-road riding, then, you know, the S model is definitely the way to go. But I got the S model, intended to have actually rode my SM model, the first one, more than I rode this one, or the S. So I was like, you know what, I'm getting the S again. I plan on getting the tires to swap out on this. So just in case, these are some abandoned scumball hotels here in town. Pretty crazy. Ooh, the little cut through trail's still here. Haven't been. Oh, kitty. Glass everywhere from asshole bum, fucking heroinville addicts. Grass is a little wet this morning. You definitely don't want to slide out on this. We got a car coming, so we'll just chill and wait for them to come on by. There you go, friendly car. And then we'll hop right on this major highway here for a minute, just to show you, get her up to speed. I mean, these things will definitely cruise 80 mile an hour. You're cruising. Yeah, you know, the RPMs are up, but that's literally above 80. 75, I'd say, is a good cruising speed. 80. Like I said, I'll run that Harley, and my cousin will ride his DR 650. And I mean, yeah, of course I'll smoke him, you know. But he runs right along with me. We go over the Delaware Bridge there. We go all over the place. So, really good bike, and them things are built like a tank, you know what I mean? Which is basically where this bike originated from, in a sense. You know? Gotta do little break-in wheelies. Breaking in a little bit. Make sure there ain't no po-po around me. So all I need is my license going back up. We're gonna jip this guy. Sorry, buddy. Hey, how's it going? I'm gonna take the lead here, because I'm on a Supermoto, and that's what Supermotos do. They take the lead. So yeah, we get on her a little bit, we slow down, go through the gears a little. Breaking it in, it's probably good to change the oil about 500 miles for the first oil change, and I would say, I mean, that's probably a little sooner than the dealer tells you, but that all depends on how you break your bike in as well. But after that, these, I mean, depending on how hard you're riding it, you know, if you're riding it like they're meant to be ride, you know, about 1,500 miles, ride by my bum ass cousin's house and see if this schnucker is up yet. Supposed to be at work at 10:30. He'll be late every day. I gotta call him. Like, yo, you on your way to work, dude? Yeah, I'm on my way. You know, he's just waking up, and then he goes in the bathroom and busts a fat shit for about a half an hour. I don't know if my uncle's home or not. I don't see his truck here. So maybe we'll bust a Yui right up in his driveway. We will bust a Yui right up in his driveway. He always comes and rides through my grass, so I'll ride through his grass. Give him a little beep. We'll go off this way. Take a little ride down the river road. And basically just wrap this introduction to the moto vlogging that's going to be going on the Gasachi channel. Instead, we do all kind of stuff. Used to do a lot of respect for the doggies. Hello. We do a lot of different things on this channel. It started out years back, about 20 years ago, when I had my Banshee and one of my GSXRs and my 450 quad racer. We'd all go up into the mountains camping, dispersed camping, primitive camping. You had to bring everything up there, and we'd have a gang going up there, all riding out. Bring everything you needed, had camp showers, everything. Stay up there for 3 or 4 days riding, basically till we were out of food and beer and other supplies that we would need, and then head back. But yeah, a lot of fun up there. But that's when I kind of first started making actual YouTube videos. I always liked recording things, and I had, Jesus, I don't know how many years of stuff recorded, just dumb little skits that me and, well, mainly my one brother, Murr, from the Zoo Crew Fingerboarding Company. We would just make goofy little skits where we joke around and stuff like that. Oh, baby mamas. Yeah, and I had years of footage of them before I ever ended up having a computer to be able to upload them on. But made a couple cool little clips with them. Nothing I actually put on YouTube, but then I started just kind of making, like, I guess you'd say music videos, more or less, with quad riding and street bike riding on them. And then also some snowboard videos I did for the Zoo Crew, and a couple for the Gasachi channel. I hope that wind ain't too bad and messing up the mic. I gotta get another helmet. Like I said, this is the flip up kind for on trips, so it's easy to get a drink, because I ride that Harley long distance. You want to be able to get a drink while you're riding, you know? Have to sit there and mess with taking your helmet off. But it has the Bluetooth on it too, which that works totally fine, so I'm hoping this mic and the GoPro pick up fine. Currently using the GoPro Hero 8. I had the media mod attached to it, and then a lavalier mic going right inside my helmet. Gonna take a little stop at the store, see if they're open or what's going on. They probably aren't. There we are. Look how cool we are. I ain't cool. I ain't never been cool. Motherfuckers want to make fun of me in school all the time. And then, you know what, one day I said, to them, I don't need them. I'm gonna get me a Supermoto and some quad wheelers, and I'll be ripping it on my own. Fuck ripping it with a pack. And then next thing, make your own pack. Because first you gotta get the respect, then you get the power, then you get the money, and then you get the bitches. So yeah, there it is. DRZ 400 SM 2020. It's the gray black trim with the blue rims. And let me tell you, them feet and shoes look sweet. So yeah, Supermoto DRZ 400 SM, ripping it. More vlogs to come soon. Like I said, my cousin Big D, he will be in one of the upcoming vlogs with his DR 650. A couple other people that we ride with too. Gonna try to get the whole crew together again. So, if y'all like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, not just dirt biking, but you know, like I said, cruising around on the Harley, adventures, motorcycle adventures basically, but we're gonna be doing some kayaking trips, a few bike trips, and yeah, just riding around, exploring, checking stuff out, talking the talk. So if you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up, like this wheelie, and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching. All the support is appreciated. Like I said, you can donate to the channel through PayPal, link in the description, or if you'd like to pledge through Patreon, that link is also in the description. So thanks again everyone for the support, and please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up.